What is going on, you all? It's your boy Dom Kemp, and today we're going to be talking about the Soccer Podcast channel. This channel is something that I was working on consistently about 2 years ago, and I've stopped working on it. Now, I'm going to be honest, it's all me. No excuses or anything like that. It's me. I need to be more consistent on this channel, which I will be. Trust me. Trust me. Mark my words right now as I'm sitting here. I will be more consistent on this channel as well as this, okay? We had a lot of stuff going on. We had Lionel Messi's interest in Man City. We had Ben Chilwell, Chelsea. All these things were going on, and it was just chaos, okay? It was chaos in the sports world for a while, as you can see me scrolling down. Not a lot has happened, I believe, in the January transfer window, which isn't great, but it's also not the worst. A lot of these things I'm looking at is like, wow, all of these things happened. Yeah, they all happened. Griezmann went to Barcelona, Jovic went to Real Madrid, and now is out on loan with, I think, Eintracht Frankfurt. All these things happen, and it's just amazing to see all this. Not only that, it used to be, football stuff as well. It used to be football stuff, which is amazing that I was able to build such an audience. See, if I'm being honest, I like that it's a soccer only podcast, but I can talk about any of the three sports in America: basketball, football, and soccer. I can literally talk about these sports for hours. Yes, I wanted to have a broader audience, but then again, I'm like, but what am I most comfortable with? I'm going to be honest, I'm comfortable with all three. So this video form slash, review of the channel is what I want to know. Like, what do you all want to see? Do you want to see long form podcasts where I'm either talking to somebody or, of course, talking to myself and going through the whole process? Or would you like to see strictly soccer? Hey Dom, this is why I subscribed, soccer only, and all that. That is something that I've been trying to figure out. I've been trying to work on. I mean, we're already at 84 subscribers, and a lot of you all have been waiting for content to come out, and I'm sorry that I have been extremely inconsistent. As you can see, 4 months ago I uploaded, which was what, October or something like that? Yeah, that is not allowed. Like, I cannot be going through that long period of time, not saying anything or reading anything or doing things for this channel. So real quick, while I scroll through a couple of things, there's a lot of things happening in the world of sports right now. It's the fans not being there. It's some fans being there, but not all fans. Which, hey, I have no true comment on any of that. Of course, it's health and safety concerns all over the world, as we know. But like, looking at the sports and everything right now, like, I'm recording this fresh off Conor McGregor losing to Dustin Poirier. Now, I don't know a lot about the UFC, so that is not my territory. I will leave that to the experts, okay? So that is one sport I can't really confidently say, hey, I know everything about. I don't. Basketball, football, soccer, I know those sports. So I'm like, that's interesting. So, yeah, a whole lot of things are happening. It's also the NFC. It's the NFC and AFC championship games today. We got the Packers versus the Bucks, and the Chiefs versus the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, that is a unique situation that I was not expecting to happen. The Buffalo Bills making it as far as they have, but the Kansas City Chiefs, off of Patrick Mahomes coming off a concussion protocol, that should be interesting to see how he turns out and what he decides to do with the team, with the Chiefs, to go to back-to-back Super Bowls maybe. Now, I'm going to be honest. You can't really go wrong with the Super Bowl unless it's the... then again, I ain't going to say you could go wrong with the Packers and Buffalo Bills, because Aaron Rodgers on the other side, and then Josh Allen, the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. So, yeah, like I said, I know these sports, and I'm wondering if you will, want these three sports combined, right? So that I'm riffing off of three sports or just one sport singular. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to take that into consideration. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload once a week or a couple times a week. It all depends on the sports news, I guess you could say. But yeah, a lot has happened in the football world Lionel Messi's still disgruntled. It's not going to be a return to Barcelona, I believe. He's not going to return. Cristiano Ronaldo is at Juve, and I've heard some rumors that he may be going or thinking of going back to the Premier League to Manchester United, which would be awesome. But he would be 37, and I'm going to be honest, I don't really want to be that guy, but it gets to a point where we need to progress. Getting Ronaldo is progressing in a way, but it's also like, well, he's making all this money, and he's in a way, he's taking away the chances of the younger players. Now, a lot of you all don't think that way. You all would say, get Martial out of there and put Ronaldo in, which I agree with, by the way. But it gets to a point where we have to understand and process, like, okay, long term, how's this going to look? Because right now, we're top of the table, baby. I think we're top of the table still. Let me check that to be sure. Right now, we are top of the table, I believe, and we don't have Ronaldo. Like, Bruno Fernandes has been sick. Paul Pogba has been okay. You know, these players, Rashford has been awesome scoring wise. So it's just awesome to see just how everyone's playing. Real quick, let me check the English Premier League. Yeah. Manchester United top of the table, then it's City, then it's Leicester, then it's Liverpool, and then it's Tottenham. As I'm recording this, that's the top 5. So yeah, we are doing okay. I mean, we're not the best team talent-wise in the league, but we are playing to an extent where every time Ole is about to get sacked, they somehow pull a rabbit out of the hat. They always find a way to win for him so he doesn't get sacked, which is amazing, by the way, because you would think that if the players didn't like the coach, they wouldn't play hard for him, you know? This is not a Jurgen Klopp we're talking about, or a Pep Guardiola who has command over their team. This is a coach who has been a coach before, but not as successful as many might have thought in a hiring for Manchester United. Granted, he's been here the past, 2 to 3 years now? So he's gotten used to the team, gotten used to the players. My only issue is, like, what's going on with players like Alex Tejas and Donny van de Beek? Like, what's going on with them? I don't have the background information on them and what's going on with them, but I'm wondering out loud, basically, like, what can possibly be happening with those guys? Because it makes no sense why he would sign 2 players and just not play them. You know what I mean? But, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if we're top of the table not using them as often as we should, then hey, and so be it. I ain't complaining about it. I'm just going to sit back and say, okay, fine, that's fine. That's fine. You know, so. But yeah, I appreciate you all listening to this short form podcast. This is what I'm talking about right here. Now, granted, I'm basically talking to myself right now, but I digress. This is basically what I'm talking about. Like, these sort of podcasts where we can hit all sports, or do you just want a singular Manchester United, that's all I want to hear, or anything like that? Let me know, and I'll be sure to take into consideration. But otherwise, I thank you all for listening, and I'll talk to you all soon. Peace.